Hello everybody, welcome back to the Goldbridge Stand. I'm Majestic Hero and I'm back with a brand new video. And today, or let me say this week, I hope all of you are having a great start to the week and you are all doing well. I can tell you who's not doing well, Manchester United. Like it says in the title, this isn't a title race, this is a title bystand. We're basically side watching or basically just following Liverpool win the league. 10 points clear, 18 games played. I mean, what an absolute dismal performance consistently throughout the league. I mean, how you win a league isn't by beating your competitors. Not only just that, but you have to beat the West Hams, you have to beat the Aston Villas, the Arsenal, the Burnleys. You have to be the best team in the league. And on paper, you can say we are the best team in the league because how we performed against Liverpool and frankly how we performed against Man City. Oh, let me say the squad we have compared to Man City, because we did get smacked up at the Etihad. But that's how you win the league. You win the league based on performances against big, medium and large teams. And frankly, we falter when we face the medium-sized teams like the West Hams, like the Arsenals this season. I mean, beginning of the season, Mark Goldbridge said we are going to win the league. Basically, he showed up to the bus stop with us waiting there for the bus and pulled up in a Ferrari saying, get in, get in, get in. We're getting there and we're getting there quick. But instead of having Michael Schumacher at the wheel, we're basically having Mark Goldbridge, comparable to Curtis's Gran. She's dead. Every pothole on the road, we hit and lose speed and lose momentum, while Liverpool driving a Porsche, because let's be honest, we have the best squad in the league compared to Man City, who lost one of their better players and frankly are falling off a bit. As you can see in the league now, they're fifth on the log, and Arsenal us eighth on the log. And frankly, when you compare side by side Liverpool and Manchester United's squad, we are frankly better. But the fact that it doesn't depend on the car. It also depends on the driver. Like I said, we're hitting every pothole on the road to winning the league, and that's why Liverpool are 10 points clear so early on in Christmas. Basically, we're just bystanders. We're just title bystanders. Just basically just taking a documentary of Liverpool winning yet another league title right before our eyes. You know, they did lose once and we did beat them, but again, we lost 3 times. We drew 4 times, they drew twice. They won 15 times, we've won 11 times. I mean, this isn't title form. You don't lose 3 times and expect to win a title this season. Because look at Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are 3rd in the league. They're basically on a bicycle, but somehow barely behind us. I think they're 3 points or 4 points behind us, and that's shocking. And just shows you whoever the manager of Nottingham Forest is, they're playing great football. Of course, they're beating the big teams as well. As I saw, they beat Chelsea and drew against Man City, which is absolutely amazing. But wow, this is how competitive this league is now. We can expect basically this is a race for second place, and Nottingham Forest are barely behind us. So if we stumble again, we could see ourselves in 3rd position. Shocking as it is, but that's a real possibility. And I know that Mark Goldbridge, our manager here, is so focused on what's happening ahead of us, but he should be aware of what's happening behind us. We need to be we can't be an apron just focusing what's happening in the front. We also need to check, hey, are we exposed at the back? And right now we are, and frankly, I'm shocked he isn't feeling the draft, because our cheeks are out there just flapping around, and we will get penetrated once sooner rather than later if we stumble again, if we drop that bar of soap. I think I'm getting too deep in this analogy, but wowzers, man. Again, he's looking at, at the end of the game week interview here, the post-game week interview, he said we need to play Liverpool again. I mean, hold on there, brother. Even if we beat Liverpool, they're 7 points ahead of us, because there will be 7 points ahead of us if we don't stumble again, because we see them, they haven't stumbled ever since losing to us. I think they drew once, and that shows you how Klopp is controlling this team and being ultimately effective and pressing this team forward to win the league. Can Mark Goldbridge do it? No. I said this before and I'll say it again. If we aren't in the title race by January, and frankly we aren't in the title race, we're just taking a documentary of Liverpool winning the title race because of the losses the loss of points against Arsenal and West Ham this week alone. But it will happen and we will stumble again, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe once or twice, but that's basically enough depending on what Liverpool does. And we've seen what Liverpool have done so far in the 18 games. They basically only lost 5 points. The 3-1 against them. Oh no, basically 7, a bad math. I forgot, like a draw is only 1. They've basically just lost 7 points throughout the entire season in 18 games. Wow. That's what I call efficiency. That's what I call title form. And frankly, can we close this gap? I mean, did we close the gap last season for top 4? No, we didn't. And that's why we're in the Europa League. And frankly, the moment he lost the Conference League, he should have been sacked. I said this before. And will he stumble again? It looks likely, but I mean, there are 20 more games to go. And frankly, that's a lot of points. 60 points. And how many will Liverpool get? 50 minimum. That's how they look like going, because they seem determined. Because everyone else is dropping off, and frankly, we are being managed by Mark Goldbridge, so they're saying, they're gonna stumble again. So Klopp is absolutely pushing this team. And with Mark Goldbridge, can we win the league? The facts, I mean, the table doesn't lie. 18 games played basically shows you where we are. Our squad is the best squad in the league, in my opinion. I think by anyone's opinion, really. And I think we have to spend in January, but will that help? I mean, what analogy can I use here? I mean, a screwdriver in the hands of a mechanic and the hands of a toddler are used very differently. It's dangerous to the toddler, of course, but it's an absolute asset to the mechanic. And that's what, take that as you will. And all that's left for me to say is wish all of you a very good day. Bye-bye.